Uh, third straight loss. In terms of, you know, plus or minus 3,000. Well, whether it's 3,000 or more or less than 3,000. But got a chance at winning the week. And, I did some, go over to octoberlake.com, october-lake.com, and you'll see what I wrote of the narrative kind. Though I could read it, but well, okay. If you ask me to read what I wrote today, I'll do that for you. But if you don't, well, then no. And I'll be back. Oops. Yep, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Can you hear me? I don't know. Can you hear me? Yes or no? Yes or no? Can you hear me? Oh no! Oh. Oh. So much for a streak that began in November. It ended in November. I did not draw the daily drawing that I hope to draw. Next year, I really have to do the drawing, do the daily every day and not have any. So the daily has to be the first. Has to be. Just has to be. Just has to be. Just has to be. So I guess this one will be taller. So I guess I'll draw. Yeah, I know. Uh, so I lost my day, but the Habs won theirs. They won 6-3. They beat the Nashville Predators, and they were up 5-0 going into the third. Okay, it was a natural hat trick by a Predator, so it made it 5-3. But then Habs got an empty netter, won 6-3. So all in all, considering how horrible their season's been so far, where they're lucky not to be last, Thank you, Ottawa Senators. Though you have games in hand, so how long will that last? Because Canadians have yet to win back-to-back games. They've lost back-to-back, to-back, to-back, to-back. Yeah, they started this season off with 5 straight losses. Um, and a lot of those, too many of those losses have been fucking blowouts. That's the shutouts. Um, but they won tonight. So it's just a question: how many losses in a row will they take next, or will they suddenly get hot and win 2 in a row? Hey, 2 in a row would be their hottest of the season. Their hottest since the playoffs of a few months ago, which and the Lightning have gotten better. They've climbed into the playoffs and they're in 6. So, yeah. Be the first to comment. Don't be shy. Let the host know you're here by leaving a comment. Hey, that'd be nice. Use our quick actions below to share something about you. Yeah, hey, you want to talk? Hey, I'll as I as I draw and maybe write a little more. You want to talk about you? Hey, I mean, you want to talk about the new Haps, which is well, okay, I don't want to talk about that. If I didn't have to draw so much, I might be thinking of the narrative of the Ghostly. What is it in Ghostly. Ghostly. Drawa. Drewar. Drewar. I like how she says it. Drewar. Even though it's spelled Draugar, it's Drewar. And that's Ghostly. And that's because he's a ghostly writer. And the first story he's working on, the beautiful story of the man with the silken face, the silken beard, that for a whole year women love to touch for an hour at a time. And he walked away with 1.8 million and then did streaming for, well, could do streaming for the rest of his life and not need to make any money because he doesn't have lots of expenses, but hopefully he would. Now, yeah, no, my beard's not nearly as silky as his. So no, it's not a true story. But a man, oh, wow. Of course, that guy, he might have done more than just let the women touch his beard, you know? And yes, that would then if that's the case, that would make yeah, but could also be why he only did it for a year. Well, 300 days of that year. Yeah, I'd like to show you as I used to be able to show you, but right now can't do that. I mean, I can show you at the end, but it's not the same thing, is it? But here it is. Yeah, it's another tree with a hat. What do you think about that? Ah, 20. And now we go to the peaching, which I did not do yesterday. I don't believe. Okay, where's my good ruler? Well, I have several rulers, but that's the good one. Ah, there it is. So 11:13. So did you have a good Thursday? Thursday. Yeah, okay. I said Thursday. I meant to say Saturday, but came out Thursday. Did you have a good Saturday? What does the weekend mean for you? Does it mean anything? Because some people, though maybe that's more likely in the summer, they work on the weekends. Like, if you work in food service, you're probably working both Saturday and Sunday, or one of the days. Me, when I was in food service, I worked both days. I usually had just one day off a week. Of course, they were short seasons. Well, relatively short. Like end of February to beginning of November. So, yeah. So, weekends, it was the odd day that I had any time off on the weekends. And I think the only weekend I really, well, or anyway, one of them was a Friday after working, volunteering for an election campaign in 2011. There was a party for the campaign workers, paid and not. I was on the not, so I volunteered, as I said. There was a party, so I got to enjoy a little bit of it, but then I was called into work, and as it turned out, I wasn't needed that night. No, it wasn't super busy. Yeah, it was a Friday, but no, it wasn't a night that I would have been needed. I wasn't needed. I wasn't needed. So yeah, that really, 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 no. I was an important cog when I was there those 8 seasons. spread out over 2 different times of service, but that night, no. You know, they could have done just fine without me, and I could have enjoyed the party. But yeah, that's 10 years ago. Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen is what brought me to Montreal, or brought me back. Well, yeah, well, brought me back. Well, I had briefly shared an apartment with someone in Montreal, part of 90 and 91, but then I didn't come back to any part of Montreal until 2005. And I've been here since. Yeah, I should have come to Montreal a lot sooner than I did. Or fought to stay, but didn't. And yeah, life could have turned out. Well, anyway, we make our choices and consequences. 563. I rescued my good pencil sharpener. Hopefully, it's still good. Oh, for bother. There. Yes, I'm fighting against the chaos. And I made good strides. Going ahead. You know, hour a day maybe? Just to fine tune or half hour anyway. Half hour a day. Do the fine tuning. Because there's lots of fine tuning to do. Oh, father. Come on, don't be. Come on. This is a good sharpener. Don't start. That's. That's. Oh, fuck. Ah, come on. Yes, I swore. can't do make a nice C. You if just a simple C, yeah, sure, that's fine. But it's making it three dimensional. That's a harder thing to do. Doesn't look good. And if any letter other than P that I should be able to draw well, or make nice, is a C. It's CP. Mm. eh, gonna shout out artists. Oops. Okay, not that I want to talk about it, but what do you think? Another 18 months like this? Thanks to you know what? Or will it be longer? Because combination of it being a real asshole and people being stupid. I mean, I think it should have been over this year, but clearly it's going to go into next year and maybe 2024, eh? Or, well, okay, well, 18 months would be 2023. Because next year's 2022, but we could, maybe it becomes an endemic. Stops being a pandemic and just, you know. But some of the shit, let's stop the shit, eh? Let's stop. Let's stop with the lies. Can we? Can we? Like, really? Can we? We should be able to know. And we know who the liars are. I hate when it happens that I can't get my monitor on. Come on, it goes off and then it's like, or 15 windows open. Okay, maybe not 15, but it's like, ugh. Okay, you go away. Okay, exit that. And I hate having to click things like 17 times. It's like one click. No, no, not enough. It's gotta. Yes, these tech things, they piss me off. And the hand wavers come along and say, well, blah. No, you don't wave your hands. Don't be a hand waver with me. No. Speak normal. Don't speak jargon and blah, blah, blah. Because I don't go to you and say, well, poetry is just a blah, blah, blah. No. I don't even try. Because, yeah, okay, poetry is an art. And, poetry, you either have it or you don't. Yeah, I don't believe. Teaching poetry? I. Welcome. How are you? Well, there's new people. Well, I don't know how long they've been here, but it's nice to see. Well, yeah, I'm drawing another. Ooh. So, what's your dream? Are you anywhere near living your dream? Do you think you will live your dream if you're not? I mean, maybe you tell yourself you will, but if. Hmm. How strong is your belief that you will live your dream? Me? Well, I can't quantify it, but uh, well, given that I'm 50, well, it's very easy to say I won't. Maybe I'm not good enough. Yeah, it doesn't help matters that I'm. Oh, master poet. Yeah, so who cares about poetry? Am I wrong? No, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Ooh. Who wants to be my first official guest of the new era in Haps? I can invite you. Just drop in, say me. I won't bite. Well, 11:30. Last 27 minutes. Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess it was last night, eh? I guess I'll. Yeah, I need to go back to posting these. Got a lot of catching up to do. 563. There. Okay, I Yeah, fine. I gave a comment for myself. I didn't want to keep seeing you have no comments. So yeah, it's a cheat, but I don't count the comments anyway. I won't do that tomorrow. But tonight I did it because seeing the you have no new comments. You have no comments. Yeah, I know that. I don't need to be reminded of that. Thanks. So thanks for telling me what I already knew. So I had hamburgers. Well, I had chicken burgers. What am I gonna have next Saturday? I don't know because that's it for the burgers in my burger supply. But less likely to go many weeks without burgers than I am. Well, 2 weeks without without pizza. 2 Fridays without pizza. Yeah, I like pizza on Friday, but had to tighten the belt, and you know, a long series of choices, and well, I did eat a lot of pizza during the playoffs. So, you know, the next year, fingers crossed, I'll be back to regular pizza eating. Regular pizza eating. That'd be nice. Because I like pizza. I like pizza and burgers on pizza on Friday and burgers on Saturday. That's my 1-2 punch. The other nights, well, I have some history with sausages on Monday, so that's a good meal for Monday. Uh, hmm. What else? Let's say barbecue chicken on Tuesday. That's a good. And then let's see. How about bit of steak on Thursday and Sunday? Sunday. Soup and sandwiches on Sunday. That'd be a good Sunday. More so in the winter than in the summer. Um, but yeah, that'd be so Monday sausages, Tuesday chicken. Wednesday. What would I have on Wednesday? What would I have on Wednesday? Okay, I'll go spaghetti. Spaghetti on Wednesday. Then steak on Thursday, pizza on Friday, hamburgers on Saturday, and soup. Soup and sandwich with some crackers and some cheese. Yeah. It sounds like a good meal. What would be a perfect day? Well, I have different perfects. I have the perfect of creation, you know, where, well, it would be at least writing 3,000 words. Um, hmm, and a bunch of fun drawings. Uh, I guess for to spur on the creation, a couple hours, bunch of hours listening to music. That because music does. I'm not a music guy, but music has been there for me a few times where I was really in the flow. So yeah. So there's the perfect of creation, but then there's perfect day of watching what other people have created, like a perfect MCU day or a perfect MCU 4 days. And then there's a perfect. Okay, perfect day of family. There's perfect day. Well, then there's a perfect day of non MCU. And the perfect day of the myth. Well, for me, it might as well be a myth. Even though I remember that it happened and I know it happened, and obviously it happens in other people's lives, but spending a day with someone. At this point, yeah, might as well be a myth. But I remember. So lots of perfects. Lots of perfects. Lots of perfects. Oh, how many of those days would I stream? Hmm. Hello, Brian. How are you? And why would I draw a four? Okay, I'll delete my comment. So, who are the stinking Texans playing tomorrow? And what about the Rockets? Are they blasting off or are they grounded? Okay, no spoilers. That's all you have to say because that's a movie I might actually watch. So, so that's a game that Houston should really want to win because Titans, we remember you used to be the Oilers. You used to play. You were born of Texas, but okay, that's fine. Don't say anything more. Yeah, I would expect to like Ghostbusters. Oh, that's where that went. Well, I don't know. I was well. Maybe she only played last night and this morning. I mean, come down to once a week, and though back in the day she used to come on at midnight, but you played last night and into this morning, so you got your weekend, Uno. Well, it's always fun if you win a few games. Not as fun if you don't. Just like it's fun to broadcast with more than 5 people. Oh, I know. I'm not talking about it all night, all broadcast long. It's just a fact. I used to get way more people, or maybe they were all bots, but I didn't pay for them. So who would send me bots? Yeah, the secret billionaire would not send bots. She would have sent money. She would have sent coins, and lots and lots of coins, and anyone she hired would have been like, "So, tell us about yourself, Charles." Or he would have answered my questions, since he would have been paid by the secret billionaire, right? Well, yeah. Well, Uno Brian is a jerk. Uno Brian is the type of Brian that others like to knee in the balls. No, seriously, Uno Brian. When you're Uno Brian, you're obnoxious. Be happy you're winning, yes, but don't be like all smug and like, "Oh, I'm the best." I mean, yes, Muhammad Ali, once known as Cassius Clay, he had the cockiness of float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, but he could back it up. And he was no. That's not entertaining. Obnoxiousness. is not okay. Some are entertained by obnoxiousness, not me. So I mean, but you do you. But I'm gonna call things out like obnoxiousness. You don't have to like it, but it's just like I don't have to like Uno Bryan. You're not evil. You're not, you're both American, but I'm gonna root for the pretty American over the. No, that doesn't make it fun. But at the end of the day, yeah, it is what it is. But no, it's not of severe consequence. But yeah, that's my nickel. I okay. Well, I told you I don't find obnoxiousness entertaining. And that's more out of wrestling than where they have the good guys. No, but well, I could turn around and say why so obnoxious as Uno Bryan. Oh yeah. Well, closing in on that time, and I have to decide. I don't know what to say. I guess it's an earworm. But that's enough about Ghostbusters because I have a feeling you just want to go and say a bunch of things about it. So if that's the case, which I think that it is. Okay, okay, enough, Brian. I don't want to talk about Ghostbusters because I might actually watch it. So, do you want to talk about it? Well, you have your own platform to talk about it. Here is not the place because I have not seen it. And spoiling? No, I haven't seen Red Notice. I don't care about Red Notice. But so yes, if you have to talk about a movie, talk about Red Notice. I know it has it has a beautiful woman in it. I guess it has The Rock and it has Ryan Reynolds, but certainly don't talk about Ghostbusters. because that would be real obnoxious. And would piss me off for no reason. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy it. It's almost Sunday here. You got another hour before it's Sunday. As for me, I'm about done. In fact, I'll call it done now. So, to the select few, including you, Brian. Bye, Brian. Thank you for coming. I'll do this again. I'll do this again. Bye for now.